Apathy can sneak in when we are not looking. That's why the A in our acronym is to address apathy affirmatively. You teach your students to recognize when they begin to feel apathetic and give them strategies to combat that feeling. You can build these strategies in different ways, starting with the very first day of school. Invite your students to work with you to create group agreements that focus on positive choices, things they should do, rather than things they shouldn't. For example, instead of saying, "We don't interrupt people when they're talking," you might say, "We use listening ears when people are talking." The brain does better when it has affirmative directions to follow. You can also continue to address apathy by embracing structure throughout the day and helping your students do the same. Many Global Game Changers teachers report that by developing regular routines, keeping a schedule posted for students, and providing students with strategies for transition times, things go far smoother throughout the day. There's a sense of shared purpose, and apathy decreases. We've seen that when teachers treat something with care, students respond and act with care too. Consider adding an emotion check-in to your daily schedule so that everyone can share their feelings in a safe space. Emotion check-ins are a great time to use the Global Game Changer Superhero Emotion Book. So students who are feeling happy and ready to learn are in the green space. But students who are feeling more apathetic or being crummy would be in the blue or the red space. Not only will this allow you to have a quick understanding of how your class is feeling on any particular day, but it could also give them valuable time to work through difficult emotions and reset before those feelings bubble over into disruptive behavior. Incorporating mental breaks like yoga or dance breaks also helps. They give students a moment to get some energy out, then refocus and recenter. If you need some ideas, Global Game Changers has yoga moves in the Superhero Emotion Book or in the physical education curriculum. You can also begin to anticipate moments when your students struggle and are tempted to give up. Then you can create a strategy to address those moments. A lot of students struggle with being told they're wrong or receiving criticism. Feeling wrong tends to shut down a student's confidence and lead them to inaction and apathy. Instead, you can encourage multiple ways of doing things. And in cases where there's a right answer, you can introduce the concept of constructive criticism. When criticism is delivered with humility and kindness, it sets up a different dynamic. You can also frame the process of getting wrong answers as an important part of reasoning in the learning process, and change the culture of how you think about mistakes. A good educator knows that mistakes are part of the learning process, that they are learning opportunities, not failures. You can also reinforce that everyone makes mistakes. One teacher we know regularly profiles inventors whose mistakes turned into products and ideas that changed their lives, like potato chips, penicillin, and the pacemaker. And there's something very useful about defining apathy, seeing it as a character and having the tools to combat it. Since I've started teaching Global Game Changers, I've noticed that the students in my class have begun to learn how to recognize and interrupt apathy in each other. Even though I teach older elementary students, they don't hesitate to check on other students when they see Krumi creeping in and affecting one of their classmates.